Valkyries!
Odin must have sent them!
You're mine, child!
Help!
To me,
Turner, we can really use a hand right now.
Tremble! Tremble! To me, sister!
Father, help me! Get out of there!
All Father, grant us the strength we seek in your name! Submit!
Move! Father!
Tremble! Tremble!
Father, help me! Malcolm! away from him! Are you there? Whoa! Will you help us attack Asgard?
I await the call.
Great! Hear that? All we have to do is call him with Gjallarhorn when we're ready. Let's head back to Muspelheim. We can take the Mystic Gateway back from there. It worked. I can't believe it. We've got Ragnarok on our side. Surtur's plan just worked. I mean, the Valkyries were a small setback, but I bet we've got Odin worried now. He knows we're coming for him. Think about it. We're gonna show up to Asgard, and Ragnarok's gonna come in and wreck everything. Odin won't stand a chance. We're gonna win. Bro was right.
Groa failed to predict what we would sacrifice in return.
Maybe she could only see the big stuff. This is gonna work, right?
It must.
Whoa!
Ragnarok's strength grows.
Hey, check out that cliff. The earthquake must have shook this place up enough to make a ledge.
More of Odin's forces!
Trying to finish the job that Valkyrie started. Behind you! Look out! Got the Cyclops on you! Be careful! Whoa! That looks like it hurt!
There will be more.
We gotta get out of here. So, you fought in a lot of wars, right? You've never had anything like Ragnarok on your side?
I have. And the creature does not guarantee our victory.
Right. Another earthquake. This whole place is gonna fall apart if those keep happening. Got the Cyclops on you! Be careful! Help them! Right side! Incoming! Father, the Einherjar Yar aren't gonna stop attacking anytime soon. We need to get back. You're quiet. I mean, you're always quiet, but this feels different.
I had hoped my days of ceaseless battles were over. I had hoped to never see my son go to war.
We have to destroy his shield! Got the Bifrost on you! Be careful!
Ragnarok is here. They know what that means for Asgard.
The rider keeps healing it! Behind you! Look out!
Weapons. Screen reader is unavailable in this menu.
The rider keeps healing it! Man, these guys just don't give up!
Ragnarok is here. They know what that means for Asgard.
On your right! We gotta knock the rider off first! Behind you! Incoming! We gotta knock the rider off first! We have to destroy his shield! Incoming! Behind you! Watch out!
That is me!
The rider keeps healing it! Man, these guys just don't give up!
Ragnarok is here. They know what that means for Asgard.
Rider up first! Sigil arrows can break through their shields! Got some Bifrost on you! Be careful! You gotta knock the rider off first! Gotta knock the rider off first! We have to destroy his shield!
This is the last.
We need to leave before anything else shows up. The gate is just through this crack in the rocks when you're ready. Father, I know we're doing the right thing. Ragnarok has to happen.
The price we and others paid for this war is high. It will only get higher.
It'll be worth it.
Brothers, how did it go? And yes, your usefulness to a certain Vanir nutcase did run out.
Ragnarok awaits our call.
As do the armies of hell. Thanks mostly to me. It seems war is upon us at last. Where to now, brother? We've some time before we're expected at the temple.
This could be our last chance, Father.
Midgard.
Is there anything you
Alpha
want to finish up?
Midgard. Map. Screen reader is unavailable in this menu.
Mimir, what else do you know of the mask?
Only that it was the great passion of Odin's life. He journeyed across Aegir's burning ocean into the heart of the silent matron herself to find it. Lost every man in his crew, but to hear him tell it, it was worth all that blood and more.
Oh, hey. I had a feeling you might pop in here. You know everybody's meeting in Midgard, right?
Would have been a shame to have left that.
Armor. Screen reader is unavailable in this menu.
Behind?
Hey, y'all. I just wanted you to know if you need anything at all, I'll be around. Either here or at Brock and Sentry's old shops. Yeah, I know we're all busted up inside today, but, you know, I, for one, like to keep busy. Now, those are some angry knives. Ought to make Odin's spear look like a toothpick. Brutal. You need it? I got it.
A good fit.
Better get that armor nice and bloody. And the little one? Know what you want?
Midgard. Vena Midgard map. Screen reader is unavailable in this menu.
Well, this is it then. The beginning of the end.
The end for Odin. And after that, a new beginning for the rest of us.
Atreus,
I know. I'm just looking forward to seeing all the realms finally standing up to him. Elves and dwarves and hell itself.
you are so certain they will unite.
They have to. After everything they've been through. They have to. Don't they? Anything in Midgard you want to do? You know, while we still can.
Thea and the others are still making preparations for the attack, so there's time.
Midgard. Vena Niflheim. Venaheim. All fine. Midgard. Svart all fine. Must.
So, sounds like things went well enough in Muspelheim.
I mean, probably. Surtur didn't want some more involved. So instead of them combining to form the Ragnarok beast, we did a workaround that left her out of it.
Well, hopefully he still shows up at Ragnarok to plunge his sword into the heart of Asgard.
And where is that exactly?
Only Surtur knows.
Okay, ready when you are. The armies are probably gathered in their home realms, waiting for when we blow Gjallarhorn. Guess I was kind of hoping to see some of them here.
When all the realm towers open at once, we'll see plenty, lad. Odin won't believe what's coming for him.
No. Odin had lifetimes to prepare for this. Whatever Groa's deception, he heard the truth as Tyr. Do not underestimate him.
Rousing speech, brother. Very inspirational.
Wow, the Valkyries look different.
Welcome back. Hildisfini informed me of your success. We've been planning accordingly.
Well, what would Ragnarok be without Ragnarok?
Who else agreed to join us? I see the Valkyries.
Better than that. They are reborn. Corporeal and uncorrupted, thanks to no small amount of Vanir magic. They're shield maidens now.
Nice.
And your brother.
He came through. The elves called a truce to unite against Asgard. That gives us an advantage by air. And with Hel's army for a vanguard.
What about Sindri? Will the dwarves fight?
We haven't heard from him. But there's time yet. And I think we have what we need to clear a path for the Ragnarok beast.
Well, when you say it like that, why worry at all? Sigrun! It's good to see you so... alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself when last we met. I'm glad you're safe. My queen, the Shield Maidens will be divided among the forces breaching from Alfheim, Helheim, and here in Midgard. We stand ready. Kratos, Atreus, Mimir, please excuse me.
Oh. Good night, then.
Freya, have you determined our path out of Asgard?
If the towers are the way in, we count on them being the way out.
And if they are not?
Then we all know what we signed up for. Our plan is only missing one thing. A leader.
That honor is yours. You have a righteous claim, and the respect of your troops. And you have faced this enemy before.
I held his invading army to a stalemate. This is our invasion, a siege on his terrain. I want our most experienced wartime general in the field. I don't care about the honors, I don't care about the prophecies and champions. I just need us to win.
Freya.
I know what I'm asking. Just... sleep on it? Here we are. Kratos, your tent is to the right, and Atreus, yours is to the left.
Mine?
A young warrior needs his own space, don't you think?
I do. Wow. Thanks.
Sleep on what we spoke of. Let me know in the morning what you decide.
Hildy!
Kratos reaches tent.
Excuse me.
He sees Sigrun, in full armor.
May I have a moment with Mimir?
He holds up Mimir.
I don't know what tomorrow brings, but if tonight is our last night, I'd like to spend it feeling something besides hate. Will you tell me one last silly story?
There's nothing I'd like more. Except perhaps a dance. Though I may have lost a step.
He hands Mimir to Sigrun.
Due respect, love. I don't tell silly stories.
You only tell silly stories, Mimir.
I can never argue with you.
Kratos ducks into his tent, hanging blades of chaos. He removes axe and presses his hand against the metal before putting it down. Slowly sets down Galahorn next to it. He lets tent flap close and sits in solemn contemplation. Lies down to go to sleep, crossing arms over chest. Tent flap opens, he jolts up and sees his son.
Can I sleep here tonight?
Kratos slides over to allow Atreus to lie next to him. Kratos leans back, eyes closed. Atreus can't stop shuffling around.
You must quiet your mind.
I can't.
His eyes are shut, but pained. Kratos sits up.
Then I will tell you a story.
Atreus looks up at him.
If I fall asleep, promise to finish it tomorrow?
Kratos gazes back fondly.
Of course. Now, close your eyes.
Atreus lies on his side, eyes shut.
There was an old man who chopped wood for his village. Every evening he bore the logs on his back and delivered them to his people. But the logs were heavy, and he grew weaker as time went. And one day, he threw down the logs as he could no longer bear their weight. And he called for death to come to him. And when death arrived,
He trails off, noticing Atreus has fallen asleep. Kratos' face is lined with worry. He lovingly puts a hand on his son's arm, failing to hold back his concerned sorrow. He solemnly nods to himself and lies down to sleep.
He's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from her taste in men, of course.
Kratos wakes up in forest, searching for voices.
She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people.
He scans through the trees.
She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home.
He finds Faye staring at him with a serious look.
Does my request upset you?
He's suddenly holding a wooden bucket, which he puts down nearby. They tenderly hold each other's hands.
Death is a natural part of life, my love. I wish only to be prepared for when my time comes.
She kneels by a tree, pressing her gold paint-covered hand on its trunk. It leaves a golden handprint imbued with magic on the bark. She lovingly smiles at Kratos.
We mortals must do such things. I am glad to have you prepare with me.
He picks up wooden bucket of paint as she finds another tree.
You're quiet.
I have nothing to say.
Well, say something. I enjoy hearing your voice.
The funeral pyre. I would have chosen different.
Oh?
In my land, we entomb our loved ones.
You would have me trapped in the ground for eternity.
I would have you close to me.
How touching. My rotting corpse would bring you such comfort. You once tried to take charge of your ending, did you know?
That was different.
Circumstance, yes. But not on purpose.
Kratos kneels by Faye and paints her hand.
You prepare for a distant future. There is much time ahead of us.
I wish to better a future that will exist without me, whenever that day comes. For you, and for our son.
She playfully dabs paint on his nose. He glumly wipes it off.
We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
And when you are gone, that part of me dies as well. To feel your absence.
She smiles poignantly.
Culmination of love is grief.
She stares deeply into his eyes.
And yet we love, despite the inevitable. We open our hearts to it.
She stands.
When the pyre is spent, and you have gathered my ashes, spread them from the highest peak in all the realms.
She holds out her hand.
You will do this for me.
Kratos holds her gaze and grasps her forearm in a warrior's grip, sealing the promise.
To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. Open your heart to the world as you have opened it to me, and you will find every reason to keep living in it.
She pulls him close, caressing his face. They touch foreheads, eyes closed. Her hand drifts away, leaving Kratos to awaken back in his dark tent in Midgard. He reluctantly reaches to wake Atreus, but lightly grasps his son's arm.
What's going on?
It is time.
I'll meet you outside, Father. Sir.
Atreus ducks outside as Kratos arms himself with blades of chaos. He holds the axe, mentally prepared to head out.
We'd hoped to fly into battle with you one more time, my queen.
Me too. But not as your queen. As sisters.
Freya and Sigrun approach Kratos.
Are you ready?
Yes. I will be your general.
It will be an honor to fight alongside you, General.
Sigrun hands him Mimir.
Aye, brother. I'll be right by your side. So, what are your orders?
To the temple.
Hey, General Kratos! I got something you're gonna want before you go to war. Prepare to be very impressed. What's the tiny feller need? What do you need, handsome? Hey there, I made some armor for storming Asgard and whatnot. I thought you could make use of it.
Indeed.
Oh, do you think it wise to go off?
General.
Sir?
General?
General?
Sir.
Hey, bud. General.
I came to these lands to escape my past,
They stand by Del Crystal.
start a new life. I can hide no longer. I do not want this war. We have suffered enough.
Kratos stands before soldiers.
Prophecy did not lead us here, nor will it win this battle. Wars are won by those that are willing to sacrifice everything. If that is the cost of vengeance, so be it.
Freya strides forward, addressing them.
Odin has taken so much from us already. The realms have suffered enough. No matter the cost. This ends today.
She stands beside Kratos.
Going out in a blaze of glory means that Odin burns too? That's where I'll be. A big, fat smile on my face.
Freyr gives wide grin.
For Brock.
Atreus looks determined. Kratos walks to the crystal, lifting Galahorn to his lips. One by one, realm doors in Tyr's temple light up. The horn dissolves in his hand. front realm doors open.
Ready yourselves.
They sprint through portal. They step out into the chaos of war. Dark elves fly past. Freyr pumps his fist.
Yeah! Yeah!
Energy beams from the machine strikes the realm tower.
The Muspelheim Tower is falling.
And if Odin goes after Niflheim next,
They're trying to shut out Ragnarok.
gotta stop those war machines.
More dark elves fly above them. Lightning blasts burst in the sky. Elf corpses land at their feet.
Not an ideal start.
Freyr crouches by Elf and grits his teeth.
Wait.
He stands, undoing sheet clasp.
Ingrid, we don't have time.
I know. Just wait.
Freyr holds open palm to the sky. Short sword hilt whizzes into his grasp. He kisses sword.
Ingrid!
He smiles over shoulder.
Well, we got work to do.
Freyr flies off using Ingrid's magic.
You three, follow. Atreus. Freya, with me. Watch our flanks. To the war machines.
This way!
Push forward!
Weapons. Screen reader's armor. Screen reader is unavailable in this menu. Skills. Screen reader is unavailable in this menu.
Keep moving!
Niflheim Tower's not looking so good.
There's still time. We have to... No!
Angerboda! I knew you'd show up!
Detective leader! Incoming!
What's our next plan, brother?
We have no other plan. Our focus remains on the war machines.
We should head for the flaw behind the Asgard Tower. Without Ragnarok, it's our only chance to break through the wall.
Hrinthur's flaw! You said only Surtur knew how to use it!
Let's pray I was wrong. Behind you! Watch that tail! Enemies on the left!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Watch your right!
The war machines. We use them to breach the flaw and strike the city with our allies.
Sounds desperate.
Good. Desperation is our advantage.
Would have preferred a realm-destroying fire giant, but I suppose desperation is better than nothing.
Good riddance!
Was that?
It was. Odin's new Valkyrie Queen is Gná.
I would think so. Then we must hurry.
Eyes up!
Take it off, man! You've got this!
Enemy behind you!
Behind you! Look out!
Enemies to your left!
What's your right?
Press light attack button or heavy attack button to attack.
Impressive!
Right leg! This way!
Up here.
Jormungandr!
A welcome sight! But he didn't follow us from Midgard. Curious! He'll keep Thor busy at least.
Focus up.
Use a shield strike! No! Damn it!
Keep moving.
At least that army is already dead.
We're getting nowhere! The Ancients are part of Valhalla as quickly as we kill them!
There goes the Alpha!
find reinforcements?
We are running out of armies.
Looks like the
World
giant
Serpent
giant's made it
rises.
after all.
Snake looks different.
He is different. But when I was away, never mind, later.
The Einherjar's link to Valhalla. My sisters and I must...
Freya flies off.
Go.
Still no sign of the dwarves.
Sindri won't let us down.
To
We have to
Hildisvíni.
trust him.
Rally all you can. We will make for the
Hildisvíni
tower.
leaves.
So what's the plan? How are we gonna breach the wall without Ragnarok?
The war machines.
Oh, so we're pretty desperate, huh? Yeah, you got it! The rider keeps healing it! Dragon, incoming! Behind you! Look out! Damn it! Ragnarok is supposed to be here! Why isn't he here? There! That pillar it's standing on looks weak! No! That Valkyrie falls under the rope there!
Your friend.
She'll be fine! We got more important things to worry about! Even if we can breach the wall!
Perhaps it is better this way.
Better for who? The dwarves are here! Way to go, Sindri! It's just Sindri!
I know, I'm late.
Where is your army?
No more dwarves are dying for this. Save it! Odin forced them to build those war machines. And I'm here to tear them down.
Before you break them, we must turn them on the floor.
Fine. Leave it to the dwarves to clean up after the giant.
Got the Bifrost on you! Be careful!
Ragnarok, stone body, blue core bursts out the ground.
About bloody time he showed up.
He towers above buildings. War machine beams blast his chest, doing little damage. Sindri puts down Corvin metal sound device.
You don't get to use us anymore.
He hammers it, causing shockwave that collapses War machine onto people below. He glowers at Atreus.
More or less what you wanted.